And all you know, I just wanna be your girl. Your girl. Wonder, do you even notice me? And for you gotta feel me. Okay! Y'all wanted to hear me sing. That's what it was. I had to know that shit. That's all you had to say. If you wanted to bust out a few little la 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 la, I could have did that for you, baby. Hold this infinite waters flowing through you on point next to. This is Tarot on Dex, and I do this from the heart, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints. Okay, so the energy this morning is already buzzing. Okay, that's good. Uh, okay, I started a live and a couple of cards came out, but then there was no sound, right? So there's this energy of somebody who is associated and affiliated with some type of authority in and around your area. They could have like police or firemen or whatever it is like that. And so there was something coming out about this person insinuating things about you or insinuating things. Like it's like they making police reports. It doesn't matter how true what they're saying is, the police have to investigate it, right? And so you might be being watched and being surveilled, something about promiscuity. And there's also this energy around like how you get your money, what you're doing to get your money. Because at the end of the day, somebody's saying that you a hoe or you must be doing something insidious to get this money. But at the same time, you always be at home. So unless you're a hoe from home, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's also this energy about, and I guess I'm trying to find the words to describe this, but it's like we battle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. Um, I just want you to know that it's spiritual. That in these relationships that you're in, and it kind of makes you turn your head to the side because you're curious as to why somebody is behaving in a way that like you've already established boundaries, you already have had conversations, there's a general understanding, but they still choose to constantly impede your path or go against what is the agreement. It's like it's not like they're going against you. It's like there's a consensus, there's a general agreement, and they like let's say you, every time something happens, like if everybody does this one thing. I remember I worked sales one time. I worked at Cons, which is like a furniture sales place, right? They sell appliances, furniture, this type of thing. And then as a salesperson, you make commissions. And so there was a rotation, and you basically you stand at the front of the store and you standing there waiting for somebody to walk in, right? And then basically when somebody walks in, you greet them, and then you start taking them around the store. And it's like it boosts your commission, right? And so there was like a rotation, right? And let's say that you're in this rotation and there's always a colleague or a coworker that comes in when it's your turn. They never do it to anybody else. Only when it's your turn to greet the customer so you can make your commissions, do they feel like they want to stand in your spot or take your line or try to take your customer or whatever it is like that. They only do it to you, right? It's spiritual. And that's just an example of what was being shown to me in my mind. And that somebody is like inserting themselves in your life, right? Making it a problem, right? You can try to ignore them. You can try to go around, but it's like, if you're trying to go this way, they trying to come this way. Let's say you go around and try to go this way. They try to come this way, right? It don't matter where you go. It's you, right? It's spiritual. You say, why they fucking with me? They don't do that to you. They don't do that to nobody else. They don't. Why is they fucking with me, right? It's spiritual. The demons inside of them is aggravated at the light. When you're getting ready to say something and they feel like they always got to cut you off. You can never complete a thought. The demons in them is irritated by the light that comes through your voice. Do you understand that? So it's nothing necessarily that you should take personally. It is that when you getting ready to shine your light, them demons know it, and they're going to try to crank up as much as possible to cause interference with what the energy is. Like you cast the light, right? They're trying to cause interference with this energy that you're casting. It's this type of energy. So fuck them bitches. You know what I'm saying? They ain't stopping shit. They ain't moving shit. Look, if we gotta go centimeter by centimeter, if we gotta go milliliter by milliliter, if we gotta go inch by inch, nigga, forward movement, okay? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. This card says, get a dream catcher to hang over your bed. Dreams have been intensified lately. Somebody is using mirror magic. Gosh. Somebody is using mirror magic, trying to send some negative energy towards you. I don't know how you ward your mirrors. I like to draw that protection rune when I'm cleaning my mirrors, to ward my mirrors, to protect my mirrors. Some people cover their mirrors at night, depends on how spiritual you are, how deep into spirituality you are. But these are some tools that you can use. Turn your mirror away from your bed. Have no mirrors in your room. These types of things can really help you, especially in your dream state. Palo Santo. In reverse, the card says, smooth, spicy aroma clears out negative energies, instills a relaxation, and fills your home with joy and harmony. And it's a lot about the joy and harmony that your energy may fill a space with that somebody is trying to interrupt. Like, you have this natural essence about you, energy that's like pleasant. You might be the type of person that hums to yourself. Like, you don't even notice that you're doing it. Maybe you're always singing a song, or there's joy in your heart. There's a dance in your step. There's a song in your heart, or whatever it is like that. And there is somebody that, I don't know, it feels like every time you're about to open your mouth and say something, they feel the need to overtalk you because the frequency that you bring, you know what I mean? They don't want that fucking joy and harmony feeling this space. You're going through spiritual warfare at this time. Altering your values and morals on making life decisions. Right? This is somebody who would say, why are you so happy? It's nothing to be happy about. Why are you so, it's early. Let's say you wake up early in the morning and go to this job. And you walk in, hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Let's say it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. They're like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. How the fuck you so up? It's like this type of miserable, ornery ass bitch. This is what I'm tapping to. Trash bag ass bitch. Garbage receptacle ass bitch. Accept anything that somebody try to give them ass bitch. Let niggas piss nut and piss come all in them ass bitch. It's this type of trashy ass bitch. And they want to know, like, how are you so pleasant? You cut them off and they're still watching. This is somebody who you cut off there. When I mention that trash can, this the promiscuous person. This the promiscuous person that's like somebody that I think that they thought that there was a kindred spirit between the two of you. I also feel like you are like autistic or neurodivergent and you mirror people's personality to them a lot. So the connection that they thought they had was only you mirroring their personality. And then when your true self shines and operates, it's like this person can't recognize who you are. So they have to manipulate energy in order to try to get a version of you that they prefer. This is what I'm tapped into. Your significant other is sending you energy. This is the former bestie, like a former best friend or a former lover. That's who is sending you negative energy at this time. Trash bag ass bitch. Garbage receptacle ass bitch. Gopher ass bitch. Take anything somebody gives them ass bitch. Causing unexplained body pains and numbness. And that's probably why you start fucking with their ass anyway. Because it's like when you allow too many people to have access to your vessel, then your vessel will start to do things. Even you'll have thoughts and emotions that are not of your own. And you'll even have like desires that don't necessarily originate from within you. And that's what this person is going through. Their thoughts are not their own. They're even having desires that are not their own. Women know this for sure. Let's say you start intimately laying with a man, right? And y'all had never laid together before. And let's say you do it without protection, right? You start feeling his feelings. You start even seeing his sights. You start, you could dream his dream or think his thoughts. It's this type of energy that's on this board, sexual protection, bitch. I just work here. You need to be very, very careful of who you are electromagnetically exchanging energy with, because you're an electromagnetic being. And whether you like it or not, when motherfuckers come around, their energy affect you. And if somebody coming around you and they don't want to see you joyful, and they don't want to see you peaceful, and they don't want to see you harmonious, it's not necessarily them. It's that spirit inside of them. And you got to rebuke that shit. This is what I'm tapped into. Stealing your ideas, pretending they invented them. What it feels like energetically is this person thought that y'all were more alike than you actually are. And when the real you started to come out, right? Like when the real you started to show and twinkle through some energetic mask that you wear, they were highly disappointed that y'all on different levels. This is a hater. This person causing you negativity is an air sign. And energetically, to me, it feels like Aquarius energy. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. Y'all double tap that screen and share the live so we can share this love. I mean, off to a very interesting start, to say the least. Very interesting start, to say the least. But hey, we don't die. We multiply around this thing. It's like somebody wants to put more on you than you can bear. Maybe even somebody thought that they put more on you than you can bear. And I just feel like I see that you holding it, like like having a baby on your hip and having one in a rocker and just, like making it. Like whatever this energy is that somebody wants to see you overbear, like you like feel like you're overburdened by or something like that. It's your strength is impressive. Like somebody didn't think you'd be able to have all of those kids or hold all of that weight. They think you'd be able to manage all that money, manage that success. This is the energy that I'm feeling tapped into. It's something is spiritual, right? This fucking interference. Something is spiritual. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? King of Cups energy is out here with boss. There's a lot about you not being able to even handle the pressure and emotions with some type of success. It's like the pressure was supposed to make you burst. You was not supposed to turn into a diamond. That's how this feels. Three of Pentacles energy is out here. And there's this like casting lots for your cloak. There's this energy of people working together and saying that once the pressure completely suppressed you, that they would split whatever kingdom, whatever establishment up between themselves. You got people. Let me tell you something. This message is for somebody who got people working together. You got at least 3 people working together against one you. This is what I'm tapped into. 4 of Swords energy is out here with the 2 of Cups. It's just one you. You're not I think that you want something real. You're not like keep my friends close and keep my enemies closer type of person. You don't want a relationship just for the facade of it, just for the look of it, just to say you're not alone. You would rather be alone than to be in a relationship that's just for the look of it, that's just for the gram, that's just for the aesthetics. I'm talking to somebody who would rather be alone and by themselves than in a relationship that's just for aesthetic. And there are people who are working against you that can't stand to be by themselves. They'll rather be in relationships with people that's fake, fraudulent, and phony, and only want them for materialistic and ulterior motives than to be by themselves. And that's the big difference between these 2 factions here. Black magic energies out here. As these people, not only are they working together, so 3 against 1. But they having to employ dark practices in order to negatively affect your energy. This is what I'm tapped into. Soulmate energy is out here, bro. There's something coming toward you, and I feel like you might not expect it. Obsession energy is out here. Or some type of relationship. Like the energy that you have, just you by yourself. Imagine when you come into connection and come into partnership with your divine life partner or your destiny helper, right? Like if you right now can handle 3 people by yourself, then you with your partner can handle how many? Is this type of energy. And these people working together are very obsessed with impeding this connection that's coming together. The veil. Your spirit team is saying you should lift the veil. Like, I think we oftentimes kind of say, okay, it's spiritual, right? I've been saying that it's not anything that you're doing per se. There is something spiritual. But why is this attack happening? And it seems to be so specifically directed towards you. This attack is happening and it's specifically directed towards you because something about you coming into partnership with your divine life partner affects the whole of our. If it affects everybody, right? It's like the coming together of Jesus and Mary on some shit. What started the Holy Grail is this type of energy. And these people are obsessed with destroying it. You know what I mean? They want to see you in poverty. And they don't mind playing the long game. They don't mind going the long haul. Let's get some more energy on this reading. They don't mind going a long way around. What deck I want to use? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's something about relationships and emotions and your emotions being in a certain place, because once your emotions reach a certain frequency, it's going to have an effect like they showed me Joseph and Mary, or this coming together to give birth to the new coming Messiah, right? It's like something about you and being in this partnership has a benefit for everybody involved, and these practitioners, these dark practitioners are hell bent on stopping it. I need some more energy on this. I need some more energy on this. What do I need to know most? Copycat. Like, one of the things that you need to know is that these people who are working together can no longer peg you. This could be like somebody who you was close with. Like I said, I feel like the earlier reading, it was like a best friend, or it could be like somebody who you thought was your best friend, but maybe they were a relative, a roommate, or something like that. These people are no longer connected to you. Remember the mirror card came out and it was like something about scrying. There was a card that had a mirror. I don't even know if I showed it to you. In any case, they can't copy you anymore. They're no longer as closely connected to you to be able to kind of peek in regards to what you're doing, which is why they're scrying, right? They want to be able to, the color red is coming up significantly, and maybe even like a pink red or a magenta. But this person is wanting to like emulate you, often imitated, never duplicated, right? And so this person is trying to pretend to be your friend, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as motherfucker. At one point in time, they was real close to you, and it was easy for them to like copy your swag or copy your style, even steal your ideas. And it's going to be important that you don't go back into contract with these people. One of the most recurring messages that's been coming up is don't confuse loneliness with peace. You are at peace. The Four of Swords energy is out here, and it is better for you to be at peace than for you to be in connection and in relationship with the wrong person. This is space and opportunity. Is prime, kind of like they're showing me real estate, prime real estate for your divine partner to come through. And it's also like this prime real estate for these obsessive and compulsive entities to try to bind you. I'm telling you, this motherfucking message been coming out since last night. There is somebody that wants to bind you, and it's not going to be like I'm aggressively trying to hurt you or wanting to put you in some type of fucked up ass contract. No, they're going to show you all of the sugar, all of the spice, and all of the things that are nice to make you feel like, oh, this is a good offer, this is an opportunity. But this is just them getting close enough to you to be able to like pounce. You know, that's what this feels like. So be careful of people coming back from the past, but also energetically, you know, it could be the same spirit attached to a person. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Virgo energy, think of that perfectionism. The card says modest and shy, meticulous and reliable. And so as you're, getting into contracts and moving towards connection and relationship, because 2026 is going to be a lot about networking. Does that make sense? So you're going to be moving and shaking and meeting new people. But you have to trust yourself when you can identify a spirit, even if it comes in a new vessel. That's what this is. A friend, ally, confidant, and contentment. It's gonna be so important that you trust yourself when you're making these new connections and maneuvering through these networking experiences and things like that as you're expanding on what you're building, because there are going to be some people who come into your life and they literally are sent from the divine, and it's some people who are coming in your life to try to impede with this divine path, and you have to adjust accordingly. That's what this is. I like it. You can't stay in like hermit mode forever, is what Spirit is saying. It's important. You have to come out of hermit mode, but knowing who to trust is going to be an important tool. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Girl, I done mix these decks up. Wonder if you even notice me, and you gotta feel me. Networking, you cannot avert and avoid and just kind of sleep on yourself, because it's stopping you from expanding in the ways that you need to expand. But it's also going to be so important for you to identify the spirits. Test the spirits, okay? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something else. But yeah, it's like you are literally shifting into a new dimension. And I think that the like entities and energies, as you begin to shift, they're not letting you go so willingly. Your life force, the energy that you bring to a certain dimension, they're not letting it go as willingly as you might think that they would. Yeah. I like it. I do see challenges in front of you. But the more you are resilient, the more push through you have, just know that each step, they're showing me a resistance band stretch. So like each, tension, or like those people who do those back exercises, whatever it is like that. It's like the more repetitions you do, the closer you're getting to this ideal experience. Okay. All of the money that you've been sending out, all of the resources that you've been sending out is coming back to you multiplied. But there is this energy around somebody wanting you to come back. Be the person that you used to be. They say they Mr. Old Drake, girl, don't tempt me. If they don't get it, they'll be over you. That new shit that you got is overdue. 8383 angel number. So there's definitely this energy of somebody that's like, I don't know, used to be more easy to drag through the mud. You used to be easier for these people to grip or grasp and kind of take through negative experiences. You had lower standards. You had lower expectations. Lowered expectations. And these people definitely want you to go back to a place in your heart and mind, yeah, where you accepted less than what you deserve, right? And there's this snarling energy is what it feels like because somebody is manic. They are really destructive at this time in regards, especially about you. And here you are, at peace. There's a lot of harmony, contentment, and calm around you. Listen, right now, your most powerful path forward is to understand that people want to be in competition with you. And it's like, I need to choose my words carefully. The card is Sigma. It says independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, mysterious. There are people who want to be in competition with you. They want to go back and forth with you. Your energy, your competition makes them seem equitable. It'll make them seem like they on your level if they could be seen even as being in competition with you. Being a friend would have been their first preference, but competition is the closest thing, right? This is what these people want. And so what I want to say is like, it's how you move the pieces on the board because they're talking about competition. And I know that you don't compete with nobody, but it's also like where these people might think that they can one up you or put like they're saying soup, like be superior to you, but they're using this shortened, I don't know why they're using this word, but like soup you. They're feeling like they can be superior than you. And it's like how you play the game. It's like not overtly playing the game to make this person feel like they're competition, but it's playing in a way very mysterious, just like you play chess, so that when this person thinks that they're winning, all of a sudden it's checkmate. Player, a non-committal community, right? Like this type of energy to where whatever moves that you're making, nobody can necessarily predict because it's a way of playing that you've developed on your own in your own way. Oh, this energy is so thick and intense. There's a lot of spiritual, I like it. There's a lot of spiritual attacks going on out here, but it feels like energetically somebody is finally learning to cloak their energy, right? Like they have been sending all of these attacks towards you and they never cloaked their energy. And it was so easy to see. It's so easy to see. This motherfucker is now cloaking their energy and it's like still easy to see. It's like they want to be in competition with you and how you maneuver is going to be so, it's like, it's not directly competing because you never want to give this person the validation to make them feel like you're in competition with them. It's winning. It's a type of winning without ever having to really play the game. And the way that you do that is you stay focused on what you built it. Right now, my son is hanging in my refrigerator. Like, I don't understand. I don't even know how to describe it. He was damn near in that motherfucker. The door was wide open. He was stepping on the bottom of it back up. And he was hanging in it. He was just, why are you doing that? Get out of my refrigerator. Okay. He went right back in the refrigerator. Spiritual warfare at its finest. Either way it goes. Spy, stalker. Okay, yeah. I get it kind of, but it's hard to explain. Spies know somebody's watching you. Why are they watching you? Because they want to see how you responded to something. They want to know if the negative energy that they're sending to you is affecting you. Are you tense? Are you anxious? Are you depressed? Are you giving up? So they're playing a game and they want to be in competition with you. It's like they want to go tit for tat. And I don't think that you shouldn't defend yourself or shouldn't retaliate and respond. I feel like the way that you retaliate and respond is going to be the most pivotal thing in this because you have to retaliate and respond in a way that does not make them feel like they could ever be your equal. This is what I'm tapped into. Broken heart energy is out here with this monitoring spirit. They want you to be like, oh, okay, roll up the sleeves. Okay, you want to do it? They want you to be like this with them. They want you to be like, okay, and they're not in your class. You know how boxing is weight class, heavyweight, featherweight, welterweight, lightweight? They're not in your motherfucking weight class. And so the way you handle this has got to be letting them know that, baby, they're not in your weight class. Is this type of energy. Spiritual gift energies out here that in regards to you, that when it comes to you and your connection to spirit, there is no comparison. You get what I'm saying? That when it comes to you and your connection to spirit, there is no comparison. So it's going to be that Felicia Rashad, Queen of Pentacles energy that was coming up yesterday. And we say, how could you best use that information from yesterday today? It's going to be you handling your situation with posture and composure. That's going to be your most powerful path forward. Because heavy on somebody expecting you to become unhinged. Thank you, Spirit. It's the energy of somebody expecting you to become unhinged. Destruction energies out here with obsessed. They have been obsessed, monitoring your energy in multiple ways with people seeing you a certain way. I think people see you as very intelligent. I think people see you as very capable. I think people see that you have God's like halo over and around you. People see you operating in a type of peace, harmony, and calm. And because of this thing that almost feels like a spiritual gift, see the lady in purple, right? It's abundance coming towards you. This fucks with somebody. They can no longer have access to your energy. They don't get close to you. Remember that copycat card where somebody was looking through the door or whatever it is, that they're not close to you like they used to be, in order to be able to just know what you're about to do, or just know what you're going to wear, or just know what your next move is. So they have to send this negative energy to see where you are energetically, right? Because if you are energetically on the verge, then one little technical difficulty on your YouTube channel might cause you to go over the edge. If you are on the verge, then one little behavior issue with your child might cause you to go over the edge. If you are on the verge, then little slight things could cause you to go over the edge. So this is someone who's from a distance trying to gauge. You get what I'm saying? They're not close to you no more. They can't just call you on the phone and see how you're doing. They can't just do little things to see how you react to it. So they're trying to gauge where you are energetically, because they want to know if their magic is working. Weak ass witches. Because I've never seen a spiritual person, an earth angel, or anything like that, anybody connected to the divine and working through divine energy, to say, I wonder if it worked. I never seen this real spiritual motherfucker say, you know what, I wonder if this is working. No, they be knowing they shit gonna work, because they know through whom the power comes. Power don't come from them. And it's somebody that really just jealous of you because they see you in your energy and they feel like the power comes through you. The thing is, you know the power don't come through you. The power comes from God and your connection to God. So as long as you stay connected to God, they'll never be able to fuck with your power. It's how you maneuver through this energy that's gonna make all the difference. It is how you maneuver through this energy that will make all the difference. Because sometimes you think when you ignore a motherfucker that you being punked. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes ignoring a motherfucker is the most powerful thing that you can do. Because of all of the nasty and negative things that they doing, ain't none of that shit fucking with you. Even if it is fucking with you, don't let them know it. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something to help y'all. We push through. We keep going. Where there's a will, there's a way. You understand what I'm saying? Where there's a will, there's a way. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message for my divine collective? I wouldn't say fake it till you make it. You know what I would say? I would say allow the power of God to show up where your power is not. It's God's power being made perfect through your weaknesses. It's not faking it till you make it. It's knowing where your powers are, knowing where your strengths are, and operating in those strengths. Knowing where your weaknesses are, and then asking for God to show up in those places. It's not faking it till you make it. You do everything that you can do to the best of your ability, and you do that shit well, because that's what you're good at. And what you ain't got no, you can't help what your weaknesses are. You can't help what your disabilities are. You can't help those things. Wherever that is in your life, you let the power of God show up. The Egyptians wasn't black. They're going to be black today. 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 Y'all just, I swear to God, y'all just want to argue about the stupidest shit in the fucking world. What the fuck difference does it make? When the Egyptians were civilizing the world, black and white didn't exist. Dumb fuck. Those people didn't have race. Race was given to you as a construct to control you, you dumb, stupid bitch. And I don't feel like it. I'm not smoking weed, and I don't feel like arguing with you dummies. Please get off of my shit. I don't have time for that. Get your motherfucking ass back. I ain't got no weed either. Leave me alone. What the fuck is wrong with you? You want to argue about some dumbass shit on who was black and white? Nobody was black and white. You're not black. You're not white either, dummy. Somebody gave you that as a construct to control your mind. And here you are over here projecting that shit over here on me. Get back now. Get your ass back. Now I'm edgy. Real on edge. Real on edge. Cleveland. I've never been anywhere near Ohio. I've never been anywhere near Ohio. I wonder if you even notice me, and you gotta feel me. Y'all, please, come on, man. Don't come over here with that dumbass shit. One debate and one debacle. That's why I never was going to be one of those prolific black people who got on the internet and debated all day. I don't have the poise and composure to debate with y'all. Nah, I'm going to lay around there and start slanging insults in 5 seconds. I don't like to talk about the dumb shit. Race didn't even exist as a construct when the Egyptians was Egyptians. So what are you talking about? Black and white wasn't even a thing. That sounds so fucking dumb to me. It's angry. It pisses me off. That's dumb. Them people wasn't calling themselves black and white. Fucking stupid motherfucker. They wasn't calling themselves black and white. That's some new shit that y'all started to make you feel. You make yourself feel superior. I'm white. I am white. I am white. Unseasoned. Yo, hey, that's bullshit that somebody made up to make themselves feel superior. Back in the days, they had they would, your nationality, you might say, I'm from Istanbul, or I am from Greece. Maybe you'll say, I'm France. I'm from France. I'm a Frenchman. But it wasn't because you was light or dark in your skin tone, because everywhere, all over the world, all over the planet, in the original part of time, they had people of different varying shades and varying textures on their hair. That is not, race is a construct. And why are y'all just learning this in 2025? Ain't nobody never taught y'all that race is a construct and that shit ain't real? Don't come over here with that. Leave me alone. Aaron, I don't understand why you make it a point. I don't understand why you make it a point. You make it a point. You make it a point, baby. You do. Just to see. Let me see if I can get away with this. Let me see if I can get away with this. My son, he's trying to see. He just see. Let me see if she noticed this. Let me see if while I'm watching on live, I can do this. That is so interesting to me. Like, what the hell is going on? Shocking news. I like it. I like the way you look at me. I like the time we spend, baby. I like what we have gone to be. Twin Flames energies out here with shocking news. Shocking news made me feel like somebody is surprised at your reactions and your response. Like I feel like I'm talking to somebody who used to be easily triggered, used to be temperamental, like rawr. You know what I mean? Rawr, rawr. Can I say that? I feel like I'm talking to the fucking cowardly lion around this moment. You ever seen Wizard of Oz? You know the Wizard of Oz and the lion was like rawr. Sorry. Because I do feel like there's fierce or like what you might think of as sometimes dangerous or whatever it is, but I don't think that that's your true nature. I feel like truly your nature is to be at peace, and your nature is to be like in a place of calm, and maybe even like they're showing me that how lions have a lot of, they reproduce like rabbits almost. And so I think that that's your true nature, like a lover. You're really a lover, not a fighter. Like if you really look at the nature of a lion, in nature, they are lovers. Even though they have the king of the jungle kind of shit, they are really lovers. They love to lay and lax and kind of flop around, and they like to have sex a lot all day. They're lovers. They are not fighters. This is the news that's coming out to somebody because somebody had you pegged as a fighter. Psycho energy is out here with Love Child. I just work here. They had you pegged as a psycho, but like zoocosis, because the environment that you was in was pulling a certain aspect of you out. But now that you're in your natural environment or whatever it is like that, that fucking almost like beastly nature It doesn't come off the same, right? Like if in a certain environment, let's say you was in captivity, whatever that was, mental, emotional, spiritual captivity, then you was aggressive and really volatile and really reactive. And like if you've ever rescued a cat or rescued an animal, in the beginning they have to learn to trust you, and they could be very reactive, like. And I think that was you. And I feel like you got out of that environment. You had to create your own environment. Perhaps you even had to be alone for a while or whatever it is like that. And your true nature is that of a lover. You are a lover. So it went from this type of energy to whatever it is like that. And now when somebody is trying to get like the Hulk out of you, remember on the Avengers when the Hulk started doing yoga, and then Iron Man was trying to make the Hulk come out, and David Banner wouldn't let the Hulk come out until he was ready for the Hulk to come out. This is the energy that I'm tapped into. Somebody's shocked that you have developed this capacity, and maybe you had developed it, and maybe you always had it. You just never let them see it to kind of like control the beast that's in you. Side hustle energy is out here with fucked up over you. Somebody's losing money in an endeavor to kind of expose you as some type of psycho. Somebody is now losing money, losing credentials, losing respect. This person is distraught, hand in head, like a widow's pose, distraught over this. They definitely losing money. Side hustle energies in reverse were fucked up over you because of their preconceived notions and their refusal to see how the environment that they cause perpetuated a certain version of you. Karmic lesson. You know what I mean? This person didn't want to admit that the stress that they was putting you under was causing that cortisol to raise in your system, and that's why you got so big. But ever since you ain't been around them, your ass fit as a fucking whistle. I can't do it. You ever it's this type of energy, right? Somebody don't want to accept that the environment that they were causing you to be in was having you very reactive. This is what I'm tapped into, and you not being in that motherfucking as energy is shocking to them. Illumination energy is out here with Queen Bee. You no longer being in that like temperamental or reactive is the word. You no longer being in that reactive energy is, shocking to these people. And it's costing them. Because, now, people are saying that's crazy, right? Like, they wanted people to see you as crazy. Literally, they wanted people, that crazy shit ain't working no more. Because people are seeing everything that they did to make you seem like you were crazy. And they're thinking that's crazy, right? They wanted people to see you as crazy. People are now seeing, damn, so they did this. They tried to bind that person. They tried to put them, leave them in lifetime of bondage. Karmic energy is out here. This twin flame energy is out here. They say people are seeing all of the shit that they did to try to make you seem like crazy and looking at them like, wow, that's really crazy. This is the energy that I'm tapped into. It is like boomeranging. There are things that are like reverberating, and like the energy that people sent back is coming back to them multiplied. This is what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Y'all, it's just one of those days, bro. I'm gonna finish with the Bible deck because Lord have mercy. Lord have his mercy. Oh, that's what I named this shit. For real. Y'all, today, you need to have your Lord, you have your silent prayers that you say, dear God, thank you. You just got to be able to say, Jesus wept. A little quickly a prayer. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You got to have it up here. Just have it on the tip of your tongue. Just have it ready. Right there on that cortex. That frontal cortex, have it right there. So when the motherfucker get to acting up and stirring up, they don't get the reaction they expect. Heavy on they expecting a reaction. Girl, y'all still talking about that? Girl, I ain't got no weed. I don't know how to escape, so I just got to stay here and deal with this. Okay. How long y'all think this gonna last, man? Be honest, bro. Don't lie to me. Just keep it real with me. I can take it. I feel like I'm doing good. I'm a little, I'm a little, but I feel like I'm doing good. A month? Let's start with a month. God damn, we could start with fucking 5 days. She said, we're gonna start with 31 days. My motherfucking ass, 31 days. I be doing readings to people, and I be like, yeah, it's gonna probably take about 5 years, but that ain't that long. You ladies on top of some 31 days. 31 days! I be doing readings for people, and I be like, oh, it might be like a 5-year time frame. They be like, oh, it's gonna be 5 years. I can't do this for 5 years. I say that ain't that long. You got 5 years. You get. Shh. Now I'm starting to see, bitch. Wait a minute. You say how long? You said, wait a minute. How long? It's like 31 days. Hello. That's how it feels. Gloom. Okay, fuck it. I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch. So I believe I can do it. Who we doing first? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Save the best for last. Face ass. What's coming through? What is the Four of Pentacles energies out here? It's going to be important for you to be a wise steward over your resources at this time. And time is a resource. Time is money, honey. Judgment card energy is out here. I like this energy. Energetically, it's telling me that there is a way. And you might not be using your time or using your resources as productively as you could be. Four of Pentacles energy is out here. Five of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles is Nine of Pentacles. Even like your situation or circumstance, let's say you literally completely tapped out and you don't have money, right? Like literally, real time is money, right? And there are resources that are at your disposal that may require time. Like when people don't have money, they go to the food stamp office, right? And you got to sit in there for hours to get your appointment or whatever it is like that, right? But then there's these resources that come. So if you don't have money, then you have time, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And how are you using either one in order to manifest and materialize the thing that you desire? Give me some more energy. Seven of Pentacles. It's like your spirit team is saying that if you use your time wisely, you may not be able, we're talking about the 31 days or the 5 years, right? You might not be able to do it immediately, like have this money by tomorrow, but you can set up situations, you can set up systems that you know it won't be the same next year. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. Let me tell you something. You might can't do anything immediately to impact your situation in a major way, but you can start doing some things today that'll make it to where a year from now you will be in a completely different world. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's on this board. King of Swords energy is out here with the Death card. So prepare for these major transformations. And in the way that you can't have an immediate effect, go for a long-term result. In the ways that you can't have an immediate effect, go for a long-term result. Your spirit team is saying, even exchange ain't no robbery. Everything you send out into the world comes back to you multiplied, right? So either you laying there and you taking it, or you getting up and you doing something about it, right? And maybe getting up and doing something about it does not affect today. Today is still difficult. It does not affect tomorrow. Tomorrow is still difficult. But next week could look completely different based on what you do today. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm tapped into, High Priestess. So your spirit team is telling you that if you follow your intuition, it'll lead you to that Ten of Pentacles. But remember that godly things grow. This immediate, instant gratification is an agent of the matrix, and it is not a part of God's divine program. Godly things grow. Baby, it's going to take time. 1010 angel number. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I see something in your subconscious mind manifesting and materializing into this material reality, but you have to plant the seeds and understand the gestation process. So if you didn't do it yesterday, go ahead and start today. And I'm telling you, this time next year, you will be in a new dimension. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it overnight. You heard me? I know God don't operate in this time, so he could operate outside of time, and it can happen for you. God bless the truth. It can happen for you overnight. But if it don't, we'll be okay with next year. I wonder if you even notice me again. Shantae's got a man at home. Thank you so much. What is that? Girl, it's something in here. Go throw it away. If not. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Dinosaurs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see what comes out for my air signs. God bless the truth. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's like a lot of you need to pay attention to your dreams at this time. I also sense a lot of surveillance around your energy. Let's see what the cards say. Four of Pentacles. This is not the same Four of Pentacles. This is two decks. This is the before and after tarot deck combined. This is the before tarot. So in the Rider-Waite tarot experience, you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a man. He's got four pentacles. He's got one on his head. He's got one covering his heart and two under his feet. The one that's covering his heart, he's holding with his hands like this. So basically, he's stable, but he's stuck too. And until he makes an investment, he cannot maneuver his hands. He cannot move his feet. He's stuck in that position, right? This is before. So this is when it looks like a lot of people are coming to him. You know, I tell y'all all the time, Four of Pentacles is minor arcana emperor, right? So a boss in your own right, people bringing you what could be their responsibilities to hold, right? Making you a bank or making you some type of surety for their problems. Four of Pentacles energy is out here, you know, and I feel like energetically, you can see it in your mind as somebody bringing you their abundance and somebody bringing you their prosperity. But really what it looks like is they're bringing you these burdens to keep you stuck. And I want you to be very careful of this. Eight of Swords energy is out here, right? Like, this is the idea of somebody, let's say you have your own business and they support your business and then they do something to violate your personal space. But they feel like because they spent money with you, it's okay that they violated your personal space and disrespected you. You have to take that disrespect because they spent money with you. It's this type of energy that's showing up, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is what I'm tapped into. Some Knight of Wands energy is out here. Somebody they're supporting you. They're investing in you. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. But it's only to keep you stuck. It's only so that you can't move and maneuver and position yourself in the ways that's most powerful for you. Queen of Pentacles energy is in reverse with the Five of Swords. It is that fucking keep your friends close and keep your enemies closest energy. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's Five Swords. It is a subtle and snide and shrewd, snakish way to interfere with the path that you own. This is what I'm tapped into. The Queen of Pentacles energy is out here. The Queen of Pentacles has been showing up a lot. I talk about the Queen of Pentacles. She's very respected. She's respected for what she does and how she does it. Like people respect their mama, like people respect your mama. Even if they don't know your mama, they respect your mama because they know she is a mother. Queen of Pentacles and energies in reverse. And this is somebody, Six of Pentacles, who wants to, number one, affect the amount of respect that you get from the world around you. Four of Pentacles, major arcana, a minor arcana emperor. They want to affect the respect that you get in this work that you do, in the ways that you've established yourself. Nine of Pentacles energy with the Queen of Pentacles. That's 10 Pentacles. So heavy on somebody trying to use the idea of supporting you, especially financially, to control you. That's what's on this board. Whether it's somebody in your life who considers themselves to be a friend or a confidant, or whether this is somebody who is random on the street and they say, oh, if I do this, then they'll let me do that. You need to be careful of people trying to use money to put you in a position to where you cannot move. This is what I'm tapped into. Eight of Wands energy is out here with the Hangman and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands coming up twice, right? Whatever you're doing, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, at this time, there's a lot of momentum and forward movement coming behind you. 8, angel number. 8 being the number of momentum, right? There's a lot of momentum coming behind you. And we also see 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, 14 Pentacles, that's 5 Pentacles, that there's this change in your financial situation from one that was probably struggle and inconsistent to one that you are self-sufficient. Energy is out here. And this entity that is working you wants you to kind of take a step back from that. They want you to take a pause from that. Now, they can't get in your way and stop you, because if they try to get in your way and stop you, they'll get ran over. But what they can do is try to distract you. The way that they're trying to distract you is by using these investments to try to bind you in some way, shape, or form. The Fool card energy is in reverse. There's a big, energetic push to stop you from moving forward. Even an energetic push to only let you move in a certain direction. That's what this feels like to me, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I like that you're being respected at this time. Rather, I like that the respect that you have for yourself is tangible, is palpable, and it's like it's bleeding out into the world around you. What I'm concerned about is that somebody is like feeding you. Like they could be feeding your delusions of grandeur or something like that, only to keep you stuck and stationary in a specific spot. Be aware. Fool card, yeah, hell yeah. Either they want to keep you stuck or they want you knocked off your pivot. That's what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Nine of Swords, yeah. This is somebody who wants you to bed rot. This was the card that started off the reading. They want you bed rotting. They want you worried. They want you perplexed. They want you, I heard robbing Peter to pay Paul. The psychological term is that they use for hoarding is churning, move this right here, move this right here, move this right here, move this right here, but never really get rid of any of the things that's causing blockages. So they want you stuck and churning. So thinking that you're busy and thinking that you're moving, but really just going in circles. You got me going in circles. Bloom, 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 bloom. Oh, round and round. We did Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces already, right? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the most important message? I'm strung out over you. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the most important message? That Nine of Cups came out for my Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. I see you in a place of fulfillment, personal fulfillment, and I do see your wishes coming true. But the thing about the Nine of Cups is they threw their own party. Nine of Cups is not upset because nobody didn't wish them happy birthday. The Nine of Cups threw their own fucking party. You see that? They pouring up their own cups. They don't need nobody to come in and fill up their cups. They don't give a fuck that nobody got them anything for Christmas because they bought themselves something real nice. The Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands is that your wishes are coming true, but not because of what anybody else is doing. There are no benefactors out here. The person who's causing all of this joy and all of this abundance and all of this prosperity in your life is you. That's what this feels like, the Tower card energy is out here. This is a message that says if you're waiting on somebody else to do it, you're going to be waiting. This is a message that says that if you waiting on somebody else to do it, baby, you're going to be waiting. But if you get up and lay around there and get it done, it'll be done. And it'll be done to the best of the standards, to Virgo qualities. This is what I'm tapping into. The Wheel of Fortune energy is out here with the Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups with the Queen of Cups is 10 cups. Wheel of Fortune, 10, 10, angel number 11, 11, make a wish. Wish is coming true. Beautiful new beginnings that lead to harmonious experiences. I'm not sure what it's top 10 of cups. I already counted 10 of cups out here on this board. And 3 of wands energies out here. 4, 5, 6, 7 wands, right? 7 wands has to do with grab your torch and pitchforks. Bro, this is a big ass message that has to do with what other people. OPP, you down with OPP? Other people's problems, other people's pussies, other people's penises. Is an op. They the ops right now. They get in your motherfucking way. And you ain't got no space and opportunity for that. If you want the fulfillment, if you want to get in this chariot and allow it to take you to the places that you want to go, then handling it yourself, filling up your own tape is going to be the fastest way there. The letter F showing up significantly. 10 of wands energies out here because if you expect somebody else to come in and do what needs to be done in the ways that you're going to get it done, baby, you're going to be waiting. This, if I had to name this message, I would name it, you're going to be waiting. If you think somebody else is going to come in and do for you what you need to get done, your ass going to be waiting. Another thing I could name this thing, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, don't hold your breath. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, don't you hold your motherfucking breath and lay around there and put these expectations, 725 angel number, on thinking somebody else finna move the way you need them to move. You need to say, if they move the way I expect them to move, cool. That gives them bonus points. But if they don't, you don't put yourself in a position to where you don't get your shit done because they didn't move how you thought they was gonna move. You understand what I'm saying? Be like, ooh, when they move, what it was, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. If they move, cool. You know you got you a real one on your team. You know you ain't just just out here a army of one. You got some soldiers in your army. But if they don't move, you know you still can get it done. That's what's on this board. Hey, 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 hey. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Don't hold your fucking breath. You heard me? Don't hold your breath. Don't put yourself in a predicament to where you can't get air because of what the next person is or is supposed to do. Who's supposed to bring the oxygen tanks? John was going to bring the oxygen tanks. Where's John? Now everybody's suffocating. Hell no, I got a backup oxygen tank in my trunk if John don't come. That's what's on this board. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, bruh. Expectations lead to disappointments. External expectations lead to disappointment. Count on you. Lord have his mercy. Hey, but look, you know what I like? I like, first of all, you own your routine, you own your regimen. Whatever this is that you're doing, these spirits can sense, and they're trying to create impediments. You know, when a person starts to gain momentum, it's way more difficult to stop a object that has momentum than one that is just beginning. You know, it's easier to run up to a car that's just pulling out the back, that's just bagging out the driveway, than it is to run behind somebody after they pushed on that gas, after they hit the accelerator, after they get that on ramp and they on the interstate. Then they really gone, huh? And might not be able to catch up with them, right? So you need to understand that all of this energetic spiritual warfare is only because you bagging out of the driveway. Oh, you turning your car so you can get in alignment with the road, right? Or you haven't hit the accelerator yet. So this spiritual warfare is just these spirits saying, oh, if we're going to stop them, we better stop them now. And so consistency, strength card energy, determination, and sacrifice, those are going to be your most powerful tools. Willpower at this time. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guys. These children gotta go get their haircut today. They can't bring the so-called New Year's in like that. They gotta bring it in with a little fresh cut. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You made a good decision. You're making a good decision. I feel like you're apprehensive. Lover's card, 6-6 angel number. What fell on the floor? 2 cards fell on the floor and they both face down. The Lover's card, 6, the 6 of Swords, 6-6. So you're making good decisions. And the path that you're on will help you manifest and materialize your desires. It just feels like maybe this is your first time doing it. Maybe you feel like, okay, once I make this decision, there's no going back to what feels like a comfort zone. Even if it's not a comfortable place, it's what's most familiar to you. So you're walking away from a lot of familiarity into the foreign and unknown. And your spirit team is saying that God is with you. God is leading you. This is what I'm tapped into. Let's see what fell on the floor. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The higher fit energies out here with the title card. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you're making a good decision. And that's kind of like what it feels like. It's like, I guess they're showing me somebody leave their hometown or maybe go from high school to university, right? It's like leaving away from everything. It didn't necessarily have to be comfortable or good for you. It's just familiar. You know those hallways. You know that way around. You know the principal. You know the school. You understand the logistics of it, right? You're going into uncharted territory, so to say. And that could be intimidating and intense. For anybody, for everybody feels like going to school on the first day. You know, you feel that nervous energy when you first going into a new space. But this is the first day of the beginning of the best of your life. You've heard those saying, this is the first day of the rest of your life. This is the first day of the best of your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so it's a little bit unnerving and maybe you're a little bit of apprehensive, but you're making a good decision, bro. 6 of Swords, the Lover's card. It's like, no longer am I in this world, not of it. Got to elevate my consciousness above it. You're no longer trying to please man. You no longer give a fuck about what people say about how you dressed or how you talk or, you know, these motherfucking paradigms that they use to box people in. You don't give a fuck about that. What does God say about what you're saying? What does God feel about what you're doing? What is the Most High instructing you to do? That's what you focus on, and you're gonna find that you gain more ground than you have over the course of your life up until now. The Hierophant energy is out here with the title card. The title card has the High Priestess on it after tarot, right? And so this is something about, after the pain or after all that you've gone through, right? This is the after effects. I like it. You see the before and after videos, right? Before I lost weight, now after I lost weight, before I grew my hair, after I grew my hair, before I got my wig, after I grew my wig, and you're moving towards your after. This is what I'm tapped into. Page of Wands energy is out here with the Justice card. They're talking a lot about like the unknown. They played the beginning of that Wale song when he was like, you can't really be ready for marriage. You can't really get, prepared for it because it's new. It's new. Like anything that's new, the only thing you can do is experience. And I'm telling you that this is an experience that you will appreciate. One of the most powerful things that you can do at this time is to control your mind. Moon card, star card, cosmic alignment, judgment card. The power of your mind is not a joke, fire signs. If you, in your mind, are fretting the worst, if you say, oh, this ain't gonna work out, and oh, da 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 da, then you're right. But if you believe, thank you so much for the super chat, in your heart and your mind, that this is going to be exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think, then you're right. So at this time, it's going to be so important for you to develop incantations. You have to develop these incantations and connect with your inner child to reassure yourself that this path that you're on is the most powerful one moving forward. 666 angel number. 666 is the number of carbon on the periodic scale, the most hard subject, the hardest substance on earth. You understand what I'm saying? So I go hard. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I go hard. And I see you going hard around here, right? And rather than fearing or worrying or fretting, you need to pray. Worrying won't change a damn thing. It's saying in the Bible. Jesus said, as a matter of fact, which of you by worrying could add 1 cubit to your stature? Worrying ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. So rather than worry, you pray. The most important message, fire signs, is worrying ain't gonna do shit. Rather than worry, you need to pray. 111 in this bitch. Huh? 111 in this bitch. Can I write this down? Where my pen at? I need to write that down so I can remember that. I'm gonna be a Leo. I'm gonna be a Leo today. Where my pen at? Girl, these children. You see my pen over there? You'll hand it to me? Because I cannot see it. It's covered by something. Do you see a pen over there? That little pen with the diamond top? Girl. I guess not. Let's do this Bible deck to see what God got to say. Because what the hell? That boy walked off. I hope I remember it. Which of you by worrying can add 1 cubit to your stature? Worrying don't change things. You gotta pray. I'm not gonna remember it, bro. I know that. And I had a little pen up here that I used to like keep my notes. And I also have 2 little boys who are very busy and active, growing all the time. And so they might have moved my pen. Let's get a collective message so that you can go forward and be great. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. The theme of this week has been like investments. It's like you're concerned about like some money to spend or some time to spend, right? And you're like, is this a waste of time or is it a waste of money, right? Like on this side of time, this thing feels like a gamble. On the other side of time, you will realize that it's an investment. And what makes the difference is that you have a methodical plan. 2 of Pentacles energy is out here. It says, one of the listeners was a woman from the city of Thyatira named Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth. She was a worshiper of God, right? So this investment, notice she got money in one hand and grain in the other hand. And you're wondering if you make this investment in something, will it pay off? And your spirit team is saying it will pay off. Ace of Wands energy is out here, right? The burning bush. And so it's time for you to move. It's time for you to take action. And hesitation is not going to be your most powerful path forward. 9 of Wands energy is out here. As a matter of fact, it's procrastination and hesitation is causing delays, distractions, and distortions in what you're supposed to be doing. The letter D showing up significantly. In all this, Job did not sin by charging God with wrongdoing. And so you maybe have been going through some trials, even being questioned by your friends or being questioned by the environment around you. And the work that God is about to do in you and through you is going to be bountiful. It's about making an investment. For many of you, this investment feels like trusting God. It feels like trusting that the direction that God is taking you down is leading you places. That's what Job had to do. Page of Cups energies out here. That's what Samuel had to do. The Lord came and stood there calling as at the other times. Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel said, speak, for your servant is listening. So it's like a calling. That's what this is. There's a spiritual calling. Look, 111 showing up again. Look, 111 showing up again. There's a spiritual calling out here. And somebody in this chat is debacle. They're debating. They're juggling whether or not they should make this investment. You want to know, do you need to start that social media page? You want to know, should you start that website? You want to know, should you send out those mass emails? You want to know, do you need to go ahead and do these things? And your spirit team is saying it is time. Empress energy. That once you invest your energy in this, it's going to multiply. 1 + 1 = 3 with the Empress energy. You have this ability to manifest and multiply. And what feels like a gamble at this time is going to turn into a long-term investment with Temperance angel energies out here. If you are temperate, that's what this feels like. If fear is leading you, then stop and ask God to step in. If God isn't leading you, go forward. This is going to be a very empowering path. It's something that you can't see on the other side, and you won't see till you cross the bridge. And the bridge looks rickety and it looks unstable. But they're showing me that scene on Donkey when he had on Shrek when he had to get Donkey to cross the that bridge, and he had to sway the bridge, and that was the only way that Donkey would go across that bridge. But then he eventually got across the bridge, and he said, "Good Donkey." That's what this feels like. Page of Wands energies out here. Miriam sang to them, "Sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted. Both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea." This reminds me of Moses. And one of the things that Moses was afraid of was that Pharaoh turning on him, right? And so after he got the children of Israel and they were leaving from Egypt, they had to cross the Red Sea. And crossing the Red Sea, Pharaoh started to come behind them, and he was chasing behind them very quickly, right? And so I feel like, is this an investment or a gamble? Because what if such and such takes it wrong? Or what if this person decides to retaliate against me? What if these very powerful people try to come up against me? You know, like people who make fashion, and then people like Shein or something like that takes their designs and mass markets it really quickly, or whatever it is like that. God will handle you. This is what I'm tapped into. When Egypt came after Moses, and Moses felt like he was too weak and he wouldn't have been able to deal with the wars of the armies of Pharaoh, guess what God did? Swipe their ass away. This is what I'm tapped into. There go the Six of Swords energy is out there again. So I feel like you're making a good decision. And the procrastination that you are operating in around this decision is only giving your adversaries and your enemies this access to your energy. It's giving them more and more opportunity to swap destinies. That's how this feels. The Devil card energy is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like God is going in front of you. And if God is for you, who the fuck will be against you? It's like your spirit team is wanting you to see this as an investment. This is not a gamble. And it's important for you to know the difference. What I want to say is, it's so much energetic interference from this child. This child been making noise since I very first went live. Now this is a daily thing in his home. He knows in his smart mind how he's supposed to behave. It is energetic interference that is spiritual, because there is something about some resolve. Some of y'all might have New Year's resolutions. Some of y'all might be saying, "Oh, after this I'm going to do that, and after this I'm doing that." But what I'm seeing is the beginning momentum. When you first bang out of the driveway and start turning that car to go in the direction that you're going in, it's easy for somebody to come out of the house and tap on the hood to slow you down and stop you. But once you hit that accelerator and you going on down the street, you feel a little jerk like that in the car, baby, they ain't gonna come out of that house and run behind you and be able to stop you. And this is energetically what's happening. You've set your mind, you've added some resolve into what you're doing. And all of these energies and entities that once had this ability to distract you, oh, just go get some weed, or oh yeah, stop and roll a blunt, and all this, they can feel the concentrated effort that's coming through you. And so you're going to have to push through. Them entities ain't them energies. You think the motherfucking demons don't know I said I was going to stop smoking? You don't think they know that? You don't think they say, "Oh, perfect, let's use that"? You don't think the motherfucking entities and energies say, "Okay, I say, oh, I want to go live every day this week. I want to do my morning check-in and my daily nightcap every day this week." You don't think the entities and the energies heard that and see that I got some type of resolve to try to interfere right as I'm bagging out the driveway and finna adjust my car right before I can get really on the road? How can we fuck that up? That's what the energy is today. So be ready. And you got this. And you know you're going on the most powerful path forward. And all of these spirits and these entities and these energies that want to interfere, when you look away, they do all of that dumb shit. But when you look at them, they know what it is. Understand me? I am so grateful for you. Listen, we did it. I first of all feel accomplished because there was a lot of energetic interference that said, don't go live, don't fuck a daily check-in today. And here we are at the end of it. And so with a little bit of resilience, you'll be able to make it through on the other side of your investment. I'm telling you from experience. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Be powerful on purpose, wholeness. Infinite waters flowing for you. Take it easy. Y'all making all that noise.